Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. Live here in Booneville, Arkansas. Don Elmore Press Box, Shield Field, right off DJ George Drive. Round one of the Class 3A playoffs here in Arkansas. The Bearcats taking on the Magnet Cove Panthers. They are the 4 seed out of the 3A4. They come in 6-4 overall. They finished 4-3 in their conference. Their only losses in conference was to Glen Rose and Jessieville, and actually they lost to Glen Rose by 7. I think lost to Jessieville by 7, and they played Perryville last week, and Perryville beat them 41-0. Played a couple good teams, pretty close. The Cats come in 9-1 overall, 6-1 in conference. We were the 2 seed out of the 3A1. So we'll see what we got going on here tonight, fellas.
Should be a good matchup, man. The Magnet Cove coming into town. Didn't travel well. It's a long haul.
Yeah.
But, you know, you get in the playoffs. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a shot. You know, everybody's kind of on equal ground a little bit. On paper, Booneville should win this game.
Yes.
You know, you look at some of the stats, you know, and they're a little, you know, you don't get a lot out of looking at stats on paper. You know, you don't know everything that's been going on. Magnet Cove, points 46.
Yeah.
Average 46 points a game, including 46 in conference play. Booneville, 40. You know, so on. They've got an offense that's been able to move the ball.
Right.
You know, quality opponent and everything. You know, it's just hard to tell. But again, looking at it on paper and on what film I was able to watch this week, you know, I feel confident in a Booneville victory tonight. But again, you got to come out on this field ready to roll when that first horn goes off there, and we'll see if the Cats come out ready. If I'm Booneville, I'm ready to roll tonight, man. You got some business to attend to. The Cats come in with 1 loss on the season. Unfortunately, that 1 loss bumps you down to the 2 seed. So use that as a little bit of motivation. You feel like you should have been the one. Go out and prove that you're the one.
Prove you should have been the one.
Tonight is the first step in order to making that happen. So I expect Booneville to come out ready to roll tonight. It should be a good game on the offensive side of the ball.
Definitely. So as far as offenses goes, like you said, more than likely, folks, this is going to be a quick game. Running offense, they'll do 2 split back. They'll throw in a little wing tee. That's mainly what they run from the film I watched.
Yeah, we say it's going to be a quick game. Last time we said that, Booneville ends up
forever
throwing more passes they've thrown in a long time. So you never can tell what a game plan is. But yeah, you're right. Offensively, both teams are similar. They're going to go to the ground. They're going to try to win the battle of the trenches there up front, and you know, should be a good little challenge early on. In the last couple of years, the first round game hasn't been much of a challenge for Booneville, and you know they've been the 1 seed coming in playing somebody's last one that snuck in. That's not the case tonight. This is a program that's had some success on the season. They've put up some points and should be a good little challenge. I think the Cats take care of business tonight, but again, in a quick game like that, if you come out flat, you make a mistake here or there, you know, you could find yourself in trouble. So from the get-go here, Booneville needs to be ready to go.
Definitely so. Since we're in the playoffs, we're going to do a little history on the playoffs. Your Bearcats, they come in with this game right here. Magnet Cove will become the 114th different opponent in now the 105 years of Bearcat football. Magnet Cove is the 63rd different foe for a playoff game. The program record in their 125 playoff games to this date is 83-42 with a winning percentage of 66%. Starting in 1997, the Cats have made the playoffs, which is now a 28-year streak.
Yeah, that's the majority of our life. You know, we've been watching that. We're going to take a quick break. We've got the pledge and the anthem coming up.
And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium after the pledge and the national anthem. As we were saying, since 1997, the Bearcats have made the playoffs every year. So that's 28 consecutive years that the Cats have been in the playoffs. They record of 48 playoff appearances, which is the second most in the state of Arkansas, just behind the Rising Wildcats.
It's hard to remember it when you've been in the middle of it for so long, but really fortunate.
Yes.
That's the one word to describe where we live when it comes to high school football, especially. Yes. Man, I'm telling you, we're year in and year out. We've seen some teams that were not great by Booneville standards.
Right.
Make a little push.
Yes.
I mean, down the end, and a lot of that just comes down to heart and will and mental toughness,
right.
and whatever you want to do. It's just something about that Bearcat way has always proven to be successful. Always had great leaders down there on the field to get the kids ready, and man, fortunate to be where we're at.
Yes, definitely so. And you talk about those guys down on the field and coaches. With Coach Crowley at the helm, the Cats are 14-3 in playoff games and a perfect 9-0 at Bearcat Stadium in all 5 seasons with Coach Crowley as the head coach. And the Bearcats are hosting a playoff game at Bearcat Stadium for the 9th straight year, guys, and for the 65th time in program history. And the playoff record at home is 51-13, a winning percentage of 79%, almost 80%, at 79.7. So that's pretty good. And then for the guys that are the seniors, if they played all three seasons, this is the 11th time they've been on a playoff roster. And for the juniors moved up after the junior high season, I'll spit it out here in a minute. It's also their 11th time to dress out in a playoff game.
Yeah, back-to-back seasons going to War Memorial.
Yeah.
That's not easy to accomplish, and Booneville's been able to do it, and here we are, year 3 for some of these kids looking to make a push and try to make one more appearance before their career's over. So all starts tonight, man.
Yeah, definitely
Got that big Panther crowd coming in, and they're ready to roll. They're already out on the field,
I was gonna say
waiting on the captains and everything else. So,
some couple guys to watch out for, folks, for both sides of the ball. Couldn't find any individual stats, but for Magnet Cove, they're led by their quarterback, number 13, Wilson Ballantyne. That'll be a guy to keep an eye out. Also, their receiver, they will throw it. Damian Stevens, the kid's a pretty athletic kid from watching film.
Yeah, they don't throw it a ton, but every time I could find where they were throwing it, he seemed to be the benefactor of it. They go to him fairly often for a program that doesn't like to go through the air just a ton. And then they got a couple halfbacks as well that can go.
Yeah, definitely so. Number 3, Angel Velasquez, and then number 12, Will Thompson. And then a couple guys on the defensive side, River Williams and Hayden Jones. They both play tight end and defensive end. They've got some size to them. They're down there around Malvern. It's a decent little trek. But they've got some size to them for being a smaller 3A school.
Yeah, they've had some success this season. They've held some good teams, kept them in close. And I expect a good game tonight, man. I think this is a team that you certainly can't overlook.
Right.
We don't have the individual stats for the season for them, but I can promise you they put some numbers up. So, should be a good little test, early testament, and I think sometimes that's good for you. You come away with the big win tonight, kept your momentum going. You're still on a little winning streak here, and being pushed along the way, and nothing's easy. So,
2018.
Hopefully Booneville keeps going.
Yeah.
We'll see here in a minute. We got the captains out on the field now.
That is number 13, the quarterback on the left. That's Wilson Ballantyne. Number 2, the receiver. It's Damian Stevens. And then number 61 is Holland, I believe, Aaron Holland. I think I said that right.
Yep.
Magnet Cove has won the toss. They will receive your captains. It's number 21, Dylan Todd, and number 14, Damari Poole.
It's our injury squad right now, our disabled list.
It is, and as I was tapping up the stats earlier, those guys have been out for a little bit, but Dylan's got 473 yards on 33 carries. and Damari Poole 356. Just until this past week, they were sitting second and third on the rushing yards list.
I'm telling you, man, they were off to a hot start, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know when or if they're going to be back this season. They're working their way through 2 knee injuries, but 2 different knee injuries.
Right.
So, and you know how those can be. Sometimes you heal right up, and sometimes they're a bit of a pain. So just have to see what they can do. But we've had guys step up. Hunter Warren, for example, steps into the primary role where Damari Poole once was. They were already splitting carries, but his number has really went up. Yeah, big load increase there. Hunter Warren comes in the season 117 carries, 903 yards. So hoping to get over that 1,000-yard mark tonight potentially. He's had 11 touchdowns. He's had 11 touchdowns as well. We got Connor Lentz coming in. He's had 40 carries, 457 yards, and 7 touchdowns himself. He's been in limited action, had to deal with a couple different things throughout the year, but he's healthy right now, ready to go. And then, you know, the newest addition hasn't had just a ton of carries yet.
No.
That's going to be our freshman that's moved up. That's number 40, Hayden Daniels. He's got 6 carries for 107 yards. That's impressive. And a touchdown to go along with it. And then, of course, Mr. Do-It-All, you got Rhett Nieder, 39 catches, 320 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So what I'm getting at, I say all that, we're spreading it around.
Spreading the wealth.
Spreading, sharing the wealth here. Lots of guys that can get the job done for Booneville.
Yeah, definitely so. Some guys to watch out for on the defensive side. Seth Wilson's leading everybody. He's got 84 tackles on the year. 8 sacks. He also got 4 carries last week and a touchdown. So look to see him maybe in some more roles at the fullback, giving some relief to Wilson. Ball is caught. I think that is Stevens right up the middle, and he's going to be stomped right there by, I believe that's Mac Tillery. That's going to be Mac's, I think, 11th or 12th tackle on the year.
Yeah, good job by Tillery getting there, shooting that gap, staying in his lane right there. Boy, it's easy to get out of him. We've seen it a couple times throughout the year. You see it every season. It's hard sometimes. You get in pursuit, get a little over-aggressive, but right there the Cats do a good job of staying where they're supposed to be. And now Magnet Cove is going to have their first possession of the ball game at the 38-yard line as we move into this opening round matchup with a 3A state title in everyone's sights.
Going to have Valentine come up under center, and going to be handoff to number 12. He's wrapped up by Mr. Clint Osborne. Clint, he was our player we interviewed this week, coming back from injuries and stuff. He's sitting around, I think, 15th now. I think I said on there 10 to 12, but he's around 15th on the tackle list.
Yeah, that was Will Thompson. And the thing about Clint is, man, he's had to deal with a lot.
Yeah.
Just injury after injury, never able to quite get healthy. Every time you think he is, he's those knees of his act up on him. But right now he's off surgery. He's through his therapy, and he's ready to go.
Going to hand off right up the right-hand side. I believe that was 3. I'm sorry, it's number 8. Tudwell on the carry.
Carter Tugwell, 5'8", 160-pound little guy. Does a good job right there of shooting and finding a lane. He's going to fall forward for a pickup of just a couple. Now we're in that mid-range 3rd and 4 here. Cats looking to force the Panthers into a early decision.
Stevens is going to be split out to the left on the left-hand side over there. Got a flag. False start against the Panthers. Back them up just a little bit.
And that hurts early on. Yes. You know, penalty, being in control of them, that's a big deal. You get in games like this against teams that know how to play, know how to score.
Just going to dig yourself a hole.
Yeah, penalties will hurt you. You got to play a clean game. And right there, Booneville winning that penalty battle so far. Got that 5-yard false start's going to back them up. And I'll tell you, 3rd and 4 and 3rd and 9 is 2 completely different things. You really have a less plays that you feel comfortable running there.
Your play call there. Ramsey's going to split out to the right. Valentine's got some pressure here from Hunter Warren. Just throws it, and it is caught by Jeremiah Shaw.
Throw me in the secondary, Coach.
Yeah.
I've got hands.
Got hands.
Good job by the Cats right there. And with that false start penalty, that really takes the decision out of this. You know, when you're 3rd and mid-range, you may take a gamble. But fourth and mid-range, you may take a gamble. But when you're 4th and long like this early on, you got to punt it away. Good job by the Cat defense.
It's going to bring on number 4, Anthony Velasquez, the brother to Angel Velasquez. Number 4 doing the punting here. Back deep's going to be Rhett Niedert. 10-20 left to go in the first. Nice little punt. Or is that HD back there? I'm sorry. Oh, that's Niedert.
That's Niedert.
That's the Swiss Army knife.
Cats chose to keep everybody home on that. Didn't bring the dogs there.
Yeah.
You know, why not play this thing easy, especially early on? You don't have to have the blanc. Let's get the ball in their hands and see what we can do on offense.
Right.
Booneville defense comes through big right there, gets that early stop. Offense's turn to do their job.
Take this time real quick to thank First Western Bank, exclusive broadcast advisor for the app and the website, and proud sponsor of this first drive here by your Bearcats. Been serving our local community folks for over 110 years. 10-13 left to go in the first quarter. We'll have, let's see, right up the middle. Hunter Warren jumps over a guy to the 50, down to the 45. Nice little cutback. He's got a block from Madsen down to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bearcats. Hunter Warren goes 69 yards.
Well, I said early in the pregame deal there he was going to hopefully find himself over 100 yards. That's not a bad start.
No.
1 carry, 69 on Booneville. Strikes quick. They're on the board 6-0, and that's going to take a lot of energy out of that Panthers sideline.
Definitely so. It took the Cats only 20 seconds to get a playoff and score. It's going to bring on Oliver Loaiza. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 is your score. The Cats on top of the Magnet Cove Panthers. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field. Don Elmore press box just right off DJ George Drive. Speaking of DJ George, Mr. George is in the house tonight again, folks. Always good to have Mr. George down in the stands, as well as another Bearcat super fan, Glenn Ross, is down there as well. Here is the kick. And ball's on the ground, and a little juking and jiving there. And he's going to be met by a whole slew of Cats on that stop.
Chuck said it right here on the radio. That was 11 guys on that tackle. A good job by Booneville flocking to the ball. Once that initial contact was made, everybody else come in to help.
I think that was William Green and Clayton Green on the bottom of that pile.
All right, Booneville done a good job last time getting an early stop, assisted by the false start penalty. So a total of 1 yard of offense last time given up by the Cats defense. Out here looking to do it again.
Going to be heading off to Thompson, and he's met by number 60. That's Aiden Fox, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good start. I mean, he's hit as soon as he gets the ball in his hands right there. There's nothing he can do. It's a good job by Fox busting through the line right there and making his presence known early in this ball game. Make the back there think time or two before
going there again.
Yeah, before he wants that play call.
Valentine looking to pass here, and he's got Stevens deep, and it's going to be, almost intercepted. Good coverage there by Washburn and Niedert.
Wobbly pass out the hands there.
Actually, I'm sorry, that was intended for Tugwell.
Wasn't a tight spiral, and it hung up in the air. Plenty of opportunity to pull that thing away. Two guys could have come down with it. None of them did, but good job moving to the ball. Keep them throwing through the air like that. They're going to get plenty of opportunities tonight.
Got the wind coming in, folks, from the east. I'd say it's probably going about 5 to 7, 10, maybe 10 miles an hour. Nice little cool evening here at Bearcat Stadium. Good pop.
Woo!
Hey,
There's
what
your
a
early hit of the game nomination.
Black Dog hit of the game, Dakota Matson.
That was Carter Tugwell on the carry, and he took a pop. That's going to back them up an additional few yards here, 5 yards it looks like. So it's going to be a loss of 4 on the play, and out will be the punt team. Nieder back, and I imagine Booneville's going to call off the Dogs once again,
right.
Let them punt this thing away.
The game we're watching real close, folks, is going to be the Mayflower-Lavaca game. The winner of that game travel to Bearcat Stadium next week. If the Cats were to win this game here, here's Velasquez kick here, and it takes a Bearcat row down by number 33.
That was a pitching wedge shot. That thing hit the ground and
just boom.
Backspin kept it right in its tracks there.
Got some scores there, Isaac? Okay, I'll do it. Charleston's up 7-0 in the first quarter, and Mansfield's up 8-0 over Paris. Rosin's up 7-0 over Walnut Ridge.
No surprises so far.
No. Going to hand off to Connor Lentz, right-hand side. Throws his guy into a block. Connor Lentz, 40. He's got a good block from Noah Harrell down to the 20, move. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
My goodness.
Bearcats. Connor Lentz, what was that, 59 yards.
I don't know if you can draw up a better start or imagine one in your mind than this one tonight. Connor Lentz takes it down the right side, 59 yards for a touchdown, and that is 2 plays and 13 points.
Yeah. Last week, Cats had 14 different guys carry the ball, and the way this is going,
may not get 14 plays.
Yeah.
Loaiza's kick is up and splits the uprights right down Broadway. So your score with 8:16 remaining. Booneville 14-0.
We'll take a little break. Bear it back. Break's going to be brought to you by Union Bank of Booneville. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of you.
Have negative -4 yards.
Yeah.
We have
a what? 100 and
something. I can't remember what the word.
And here's the kick by Loaiza. Thompson. Nice little moves there by Thompson. William Green again, first man there making contact. He's got, I think, around 15 tackles on the year, maybe 16.
Yeah, he's doing his role and doing it well over here on this kickoff team. We've had his number called several times throughout the season. And again, right there, he's able to bring him down. He ended up falling forward a couple extra yards there to the 37. But, again, good job by the Booneville special teams. Just a minimum gain there.
Right.
Let their defense do the work.
Valentine under center. He's going to head off to the left-hand side, and he's just stuffed. That was number 22 there on that carry. 22 is, I believe, Norwood. Okay.
Nehemiah Norwood. Been so long since I've seen that name, I had to read it several times to figure out what it said. I'm not real smart. Going to be no gain on that
No gain
one.
on that play.
2nd and 10.
And Seth Wilson just about took the snap. Good stop there by Wilson.
Yeah, he just shot through untouched right there. Fortunate for them that was a little toss play out to your left, because that's a handoff up the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting hit. They are going to pick up a yard there, so 3rd and 9 now coming up. 3rd and a short 9, almost 8.
7:08 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0 is your score. Valentine looking to pass. He's looking to throw to Stevens over here. Matson in coverage, and it's tipped.
Good job. Good job by
Incomplete.
Matson. Yep. Dakota Matson and Rhett Nieder both back there in coverage. Ball's going to fall incomplete at the 6:58 mark. And once again, punt team's going to have to jog out. And as little time as Booneville has had in possession, it doesn't feel like they've had much
No,
as well. couple incomplete passes have stopped it. We're still at the 7-minute mark of this ball game, essentially. Booneville's already about to have their third possession of the game.
I was going to say, you try trickery here. I mean, you've got negative yards on the game so far. I mean, that's a nice little punt there.
Yeah, that's the best one. It takes a Bearcat roll. Smart decision there by Nieder just to let them pick it up, and that's going to officially be placed at the 15-yard line. On what you were saying, yeah, you could try some trickery there, but boy, if it don't work, you've
really dug yourself a hole.
Yeah, you've dug yourself. It's not going to take much to punch in a third.
Looks like Salem is up over West Fork 8-0 in the first quarter. That's liable to be another quick game. 2 running teams right there as well. Let's see here. I want to give a quick shout out to sponsors for the live stream real quick. Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. As Lentz goes in motion, gets the handoff on the right-hand side. Connor Lentz cuts back over here towards the Bearcat sideline. Got a flag coming in. And the play's going to be coming back. He's up to the 40, down to the 35, down to the 25. And another flag
going to come in. So we've got 2.
We'll see what the calls are.
They may be offsetting here. I didn't see what this one on this end was, but
60-yard run for him. We'll see what.
Didn't see the initial first penalty there. Second one has to be a horse collar.
I would think a horse collar.
I guess. It was a hold against Booneville, so those are going to offset, and it'll be like nothing ever happened, boys.
We'll try
start
that again.
Over. But Booneville was able to bust out another long run right there, and they're running wild up to this point. Connor Lentz had him a long one there, but those yards will be for nothing as the penalty's going to back that thing up, and we'll be back in a 1st and 10 situation.
You know a place you could go and just for no reason other than you want to.
Where's that, Zach?
That's going to be Midtown Charm. Check them out. The proud sponsor of the live stream. Got a couple little boutiques in there. Artsy Tartsy, indulge yourself. Bend the trend little by little. Curious Cow. Hey, I could go on forever. Okay, maybe not forever, but check them out down there on Village Loop. HD is in the game at your right halfback. Upstart, and Nieder goes motion from the left and decides to cut back inside. Pickup of about, 4 yards there for Nieder.
Well, we got the air horn going off right as the ball's being snapped, and looked like a couple of us didn't realize that the ball was being snapped.
Right.
So air horn got somebody there, but we're going to have a gain of 4 right there. It feels like not much, after those last 3 runs, but good job there by Booneville to get back to their roots. Right there, they're going to fall forward for just a couple more, so 3rd and 3 coming up.
I think that was 55 or 61 on the stop. Selton and Holland for the Panthers. Hand off to HD on the left-hand side. HD sheds a tackle. Nice run by the freshman. Pickup of what? Maybe 7 yards there?
Yeah, and he was a shoestring away from
taking that one.
A lot more yardage, yeah. Good job just fighting through the contact. That's going to be enough for a Bearcat 1st down.
We'll give a shout out to Philip Robertson and Miss Teresa. They're watching from the outskirts of Ozark. Nice hard running there by your fullback, Hunter Warren. Pickup of 6.
Get him up to 75 yards on the night already.
On 3 carries.
Yeah, 78 yards, I think, on 3 carries. 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4.
Nieder shifts over to the right as HD comes out. Lentz is your left halfback. Nieder goes in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Got a flag, and Hunter Warren, folks. Nice move. What a move. Oh, and Hunter Warren dives forward down to the 28. This one's going to be coming back as well. Man, I was going to nominate that as Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game right there just for that nice move.
Yeah, we had a little too much motion going on right there. Had an illegal shift. It's going to back it up 5, so 2nd and 4 is going to become a 2nd and 9. 4:41 remaining in the first quarter.
Let's see. Is that Coach? I think that's Coach Beck down there, and maybe Coach Reese in the end zone down there. Can't tell. It looks like him. Clint Osborne split out to the left. Wilson's your tight end on the right. Warren's your fullback. Going to be keeper by QB right there. Nice carry. He's going to pick up about 4 there. Washburn's first carry of the game.
Yeah, gain of, what is that, a gain of 4 on the play? So
yeah, it looks like it.
We're going to have a mid-range deal here, 3rd and 5. I think Booneville is going to be in 4-down territory here, assuming we pick up at least half of it here.
Washburn under center. It's going to be a handoff to Connor Lentz coming back over here on the right-hand side. Connor Lentz has got a couple guys in front blocking down to the 40, 35, 30, and it's going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. Good run there by the junior.
Yeah, I'm going to say he got more than the half of the distance he needed there. That's a big run.
40-yard run.
Good job there by Lentz.
What is his second carry since that one was null and void? So he's got 100 yards on 2 carries. And off to Hunter Warren up the middle. Pickup of about 5 there on that carry.
Good little pickup there. Just lunges forward. And Booneville's already back up to the line, moving quick.
And it's going to be HD in motion from the left. Nice keeper there by your quarterback, Jace Washburn. Dives forward down to about the, see where they mark him, 8-yard line.
Good decision by Washburn to pull that and keep it himself.
12-yard gain. Mansfield has scored again. It's 14-0 Mansfield over Paris.
Figure that one's going to get out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah, I figure so. Harrell split out to the left. Wilson's your tight end on the right. It's going to be a quarterback keeper left-hand side. Runs into his own man. And it'll be pickup of 7. Give the tackle to number 33 for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's River Williams. He was one of our guys to key on early on. Warren walks in untouched to the right side for a touchdown. And with 2:35 remaining in tonight's opening quarter of this 3A matchup, Booneville has taken a 20-0 lead over the visiting Panthers. Magnet Cove.
Yes. Atkins is up 3-0 in what's going to be a pretty good ball game. It's a 25-24 win last time they played in week 0 for Atkins. Oliver Louise's kick is up and good.
All right, tack on another one. 21-0 is your score. 2:35 remaining in the first quarter.
And we'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium after the 3-yard touchdown run by Hunter Warren.
Look at that kick.
Nice kick. And that was touched.
And he touched it. Nearly stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Parker Smith with the initial contact there on Stevens.
Boy, that was a good kick.
Yeah, it was.
His best one of the season, probably.
Yeah.
Picked it up and gained a couple, but he's only going to get it out to about the 14-yard line where Booneville's defense is back on the field. You force a turnover or even just a 3-down stop here, you're going to be in good field position for your offense next time. I think they're at -3 yards tonight.
Ballantyne's going to hand off to Thompson, and he's met by Seth Wilson. Pickup of 2.
Seth Wilson in on the tackle. Somebody that's Heard his name called early and often. He's been hitting me up every time I see him if he can be the manager on the baseball team this year. So I said, I don't know if we need a manager, but we may need a pinch runner or something if you want to do that.
That'd be pretty cool to see Seth out there on the baseball diamond. Good job. It was Lathan Schaefer, freshman on the stop, number 68, and Aiden Fox.
Lathan Schaefer's another one that this coaching staff has just raved about this season.
Yeah.
They think he's really going to be something. I do too. He's aggressive. He's strong up front. He's a welcome addition to this team. That's going to be a gain of a yard. So now we got a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Valentine comes up under center. You got Stevens and Thompson and Tugwell in the backfield looking to pass. He's got Stevens over here. Throws it to him, and good job by Rhett Niedert. Knocked that away. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Panthers here.
Niedert in pursuit. The receiver had a step on him there, but Niedert did a good job getting his arm through and knocking that thing away. And 3 yards is not going to be enough as the punt team's going to march back on the field. And for a team that's averaged 46 points a game on the season, Booneville's done an excellent job holding them to very little. I think we may be at even 0 yards of offense, something like that.
Yeah.
Nobody back for Booneville as they elect to play it safe, and they're going to get it on their own side of the field. Ball's going to be placed at the 46-yard line of the Panthers. And Booneville, for their 4th possession of the ball game, is going to have a 1st and 10, currently up 21-0.
Looks like Harmony Grove, Ouachita County's up 6-0 over Dumas. And I think Dumas could probably give them just a little bit of a fit. Even though Dumas is a 4 seed, Harmony Grove's the 3 seed there. I could be totally wrong on that, but we'll see. Salem has scored again, so it's 16-0, Salem over West Fork. Got Seth Wilson in the backfield for your Cats. And Washburn looking to pass. He's got Madsen. Dakota Madsen, 10-5, touchdown, Bearcats.
My goodness.
46 yards. First down and touchdowns brought to you by Crowley's City Service down there on 1st Street.
3 of the 4 possessions have been one play.
Yeah.
I almost said one play or less. I don't. That wasn't going to make sense.
Yeah.
Ball been one play. This is a quick strike to Dakota Madsen over the top of everybody. 40, what was that, a 46-yard touchdown pass as Loaiza's kick is up, and it is good, and it is a party here at Bearcat Stadium tonight as Booneville is already up 28-0, and we haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
No. We'll take some time, folks. Thanks some sponsors for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. Taylor Niedert of Patriot Utilities and Mayos Quality Plumbing. Also, Shelter Insurance, Agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. The City of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids, and Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Proud sponsors of the app and the website. We appreciate all you do for our students and athletes, so thank you very much.
Got a couple shout-outs I want to give. Former Booneville Bearcat legend Kelly Carlin is watching. Appreciate you listening. And future Bearcat legend Briggs Canada is watching. Thanks for listening, guys.
Hope you're enjoying the game, Briggs. And Stevens is going to be thrown out of bounds by Shelton.
Well, better start in field position here for the Panthers as this one's going to be placed just outside the 30-yard line. Looks like officially they're 29. So Booneville, their defense has held the Panthers to, I'm going to say, anywhere from -1 to 1 yard of offense, somewhere in between there. Hadn't been much up to this point. And if you're going to have any sort of chance of competing in this ball game, you've got to score here if you're the Panthers.
I've got them at 3 right now with my little, what I'm keeping, so not just a whole lot. Reverse there to Stevens.
Yeah, there you go.
And Stevens got the first down. First down for the Panthers across midfield. Be their best field position of the night. Good little pickup there. About a 25-yard gain for Stevens.
Yeah, that was what they needed. They needed any sort of momentum to swing their way right there, as they've been unable to do anything. And a little trickery is going to give them some room to work now. Booneville's defense is spending the only time in the game on their own side of the field so far. Good field position here.
Panthers hurrying a little bit. Valentine throws it. Incomplete.
Throws it to no one.
That last tackle is Mr. Lathan Schaefer, the freshman for the Cats. 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like we got some more scores here for you folks. Charleston 14, Melbourne 7 with 3:25 left in the first. And at the end of one, Rivercrest and Falk 0-0. Falk gave Prescott in the first half they played earlier in the season, gave them kind of just about all they wanted, but then Prescott finally pulled away there towards the second half of second quarter.
Well, if you're going to do it one way, you got to be able to do it on the other side as well. Tried the little trickery again. Looked like the same play, just the opposite side of the field. And that time, the Bearcat defense sniffed it out. That's going to be a loss of a yard. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 coming up, and that's going to be the last play of your opening quarter of tonight's game. Booneville 28, Magnet Cove 0.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. Race will be brought to you by Pop and Pup Millerwork, LLC. Give JD and Jason a call. They do some awesome work, folks. Be right back. And back here, Bearcat Stadium. Started the second quarter. 28-0 is your score. Cats on top of the Magnet Cove Panthers. We do have a score. Rivercrest has scored with 11:53. So the first 7 seconds in the second quarter, they're on top 8-0 over Falk. That game being played at Rivercrest. 3rd and 11. Ball's on the 47-yard line of the Cats. Best field possession for the Panthers. Shotgun formation. Valentine looking to throw. Seth Wilson in pursuit. And, oh, man. Hunter Warren, and he knows it.
He knows it. Yeah, he knows he should have had it.
Yeah.
Most likely got his eyes up figuring out where his running lane
was going.
It's very easy to do. But the good news is he did knock it down.
Yes.
Kept it out of the hands of Magnet Cove. So we'll see what they do here. It's the best field position they've had. 4th and 11. I imagine they're probably going to, they're going to punt. And
I was going to say, I know I said it last time, but they've done the 2 reverses. But, oh, boy.
Low kick.
Low kick.
Good one. It's going to roll all the way inside.
Oh, wow.
5-yard line down to the 1. Yeah, it was, for as ugly as it was by far Magnet Cove's best play of the night. Punt's going to give Booneville a cool 99-yard touchdown coming up, maybe.
That'd be sweet, because that'd be the Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game.
I would hope so. It'll have to be impressive to be the 99-yard touchdown.
Right.
We'll see what we dial up here.
Also want to give a shout-out to Black Dog. They're our hit of the game sponsor. Marshman Turner center. Hand off to Warren right up the middle. Hunter Warren's going to pick up about, 5 yards there on that carry?
I'm going to have to settle for a 95-yard.
Darn.
That one's not going to work. No. Really, that's a great job by Warren, able to give the Bearcats a little bit of breathing room, man. It's hard when you've got your own end zone breathing down your neck.
Yeah.
Warren able to give them a chance to breathe a little.
Hand off on the backhand to Rhett Niedert. Rhett Niedert down to the 45 midfield. He's got a couple guys in pursuit. Rhett Niedert, 5, touchdown, Bearcats. And that's going to be our Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game, 95 yards. Rhett Neidert.
Great job by Neidert. Used his speed there. Thought that defender coming from the right side, angling, was going to have a chance to catch him, and he got close, and Neidert turned it on a little bit. He left him in the dust. That's going to be a 95-yard touchdown. Zach's already prematurely given it the play of the game. Yeah. May have a 99-yarder coming up, and it's going to be awfully embarrassing when you have to rescind that one.
It is. If it is, I'm sorry, Rhett.
No, that was a great job by Rhett, man. That's hasn't had just a ton of carries on the season.
No.
But, boy, he's made good use of the ones he has. He came into tonight's game with 320 yards, and
he's got 99. He's a yard short of 100 on 2 carries.
Well, give him one more at least. Give him one more. Just let him get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job right there by Rhett.
That'd put him at 420 yards for the year. He's at 419 right now.
And I'm telling you, man, Neidert's a kid you want to see succeed because you see the work that he puts in every day out on the field. You know, I don't see the football every day, but I'm telling you, on that baseball field, he puts in as much work as anybody. It means a lot to him.
Right.
You love to see kids like that find success.
Yeah.
Right there on this field here tonight, takes it 95 yards for a touchdown.
Here's Oliver Loaiza's kick. Tugwell picks it up at the 35, goes back, and a couple cats knocked themselves out of the play. That was Blake Pachinik on the stop, and I think Brody Chambers.
Well, at this point, Booneville's just looking to keep Magnet Cove out. We've already got the 35 points we need. That running clock doesn't begin until the second half. So, hold on tight. That's what we're doing now. Try to keep that lead. You got to think if we can get it back, we're going to punch in a couple more. 11:01 remaining, so all that. We've just been playing for a minute.
Yeah. Ramsey split out to the right, and Hunter Warren in the backfield. Ball comes out.
I think he got back on.
I think he got back on that. That's number 22 there. Let's see here. Norwood. Nehemiah Norwood. He's going to give him a gain of 2.
I'd like to give a shout out to Johnny Blue watching the game by campfire. Says go Cats.
I miss Johnny Blue. Give a shout out.
Thanks for listening, Blue.
Yeah. Blue's a good kid. Ooh, nice hit right there. Hunter Warren. Seth Wilson, actually, excuse me. Hit of the game, or nominated for a hit of the game right there on Mr. Norwood.
Well, 3rd and 7 coming up for Magnet Cove. Plays coming in a little late. Getting it in from the sideline here. We're already at the 6-minute mark of the play clock. Going to have to get this thing off quick. They do.
Norwood again with the handoff, and nothing going. Dakota Manson made the first contact there.
And there we go. 4th down coming up. That's going to bring on the punt team if they didn't go for it at midfield a while ago. No. They're not going to go for it anywhere.
No. Well,
and
I don't know.
If you do, it's makes you wonder why you didn't do it earlier when you were at midfield.
Especially at midfield.
Looks like they're going to punt it away. Booneville's going to elect to send somebody back this time. That's Dakota Matson. Going to set up camp around the 30-yard line. Kicks high, takes a Panther.
Nice. His last 2 punts.
Yeah, that's going to go inside the 20, officially down to the 18-yard line, where Booneville is going to take over once again. 6th possession. They're 5 for 5 tonight, including 4 scores that have happened in 2 plays or less. So
yeah.
Rough night up to this point for the Panther defense, and Wilson's going to come in as your fullback. I think this might be a situation you start seeing
guys
couple
rotate.
other guys rotating in. You don't want to just pull everybody out. It's early in the second half. You got it, or in the second quarter. You got to get it into the second half before you fully pull anybody, as that's Connor Lentz takes one over to the right, pick up a 5.
Be 2nd and 5 here for your Cats. Matson's going to be split out to the left. HD's your right halfback. Wilson's your fullback. Lentz is your left halfback. HD goes in motion. HD gets the toss on the left-hand side.
Room.
HD heads up the field. Daniels to the 45-40, 35-30, 20,
close.
15, 10. Oh! Nice run there by the freshman, Hayden Daniels.
No flags on the play, so that's going to stand. Ball's going to go 68 yards.
His second carry of the game. Daniels goes 68 yards. Freshman's going to come out. Chase Shelton's coming into the game now for your Cats. It's your right halfback. Left halfback is Lentz. Wilson is your fullback, gets the carry. Gain up of about 4 there for Wilson.
Yeah, I say you keep feeding him.
Yeah.
Let him punch one in here. I don't know how many yards of offense we have tonight, but we have not ran a lot of plays.
We have not ran a lot of plays.
It's a lot of yards. We've had multiple chunk yardage plays. I'd say
6 or
7 over
50.
Yeah,
over
50.
40, really. Lentz goes in motion, gets the toss on the right-hand side. Connor Lentz is just going to ease on in there from 5 yards out. 7:15 left to go here in the first half. The Cats are on top, 41-0 over the Magnet Cove Panthers.
Now I think you may
start seeing some
new guys come in. Once you get a little bit of room, you know, you can give up a score and keep that mercy rule in play. I think now you may see on offense next time out some fresh faces.
Looks like Newport's up 20-0 over McGee. That game's being played at Newport. And then Mansfield, they missed it.
Yeah, he scooped it a little bit.
Oh, man.
Missed it over to the left.
5:18 left in the second quarter. Atkins is up 3-0 over Perryville. Dumas has scored. It's 13-6. Dumas over Harmony Grove. I think that's probably going to be I said it a while ago. I just think that could be an upset.
Watch. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so with the missed extra point, score remains 41-0. Booneville has found plenty of success tonight on both sides of the ball. Defense is going to march on the field here and look to get one more big stop.
Before Oliver kicks this ball off, really hadn't had a whole lot of time. Going pretty quick here, but some sponsors real quick. Mizell's Barbershop, old-fashioned service with the modern-day style. Give Court a call, 206-07-110, or check him out on Facebook. Ball's caught by Tugwell over here on the left-hand side, and good stop there by Brody Chambers again. Second tackle of the night for Chambers. Tillery in there as well on the stop.
Yep, plenty of Bearcats coming down the pipeline here that are going to have a lot of success. We've said multiple of them already tonight. You got Chambers and Daniel and Schaefer and some we haven't talked a lot about yet, but Hubble is another one. You got Barnes down there. It's going to be a good little lineman for the Cats. And
6'3", 240.
And I'm telling you, that eighth grade group is stacked
just
as well.
Talented, yes. Oh, what a hit. Nice. Hunter Warren. Seth Wilson, he wanted the Black Dog hit of the game, and Hunter Warren's all checkmate, bud.
Maybe we'll share it.
We can share that.
2 good pops right there. That's going to be a hard hit for a loss of a yard there.
Oh, yeah.
Not really worth it when you're going the wrong direction. Good job there by Warren to put a good little pop on him.
Yeah.
6.5 minutes remaining in the first half of tonight's game. We're going to have a 2nd and 11.
Shotgun formation here. Ballantyne, ball to his right, throws it,
And duck.
Incomplete, intended for Stevens.
Nieder spent some time at the beach over there in the triple jump sand pit.
6:21 left to go here in the first half. A couple more sponsors I want to thank. Wiggins Ace Hardware. Let Clay and Grant take care of you for that hunting to-do list. Got a question or something, give them a call, 675-3590. Also, Doris Davis Tax Office down there on Village Loop. Give them a call, 675-2358. They do income tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll service. Shotgun formation here for the Panthers. And handoff, Thompson right up the middle. And good stop there by Washburn. That's the biggest play so far for the Panthers there. 30-yard gain there for Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson, he shot through there with a lot of real estate ahead of him. Come through untouched and made the most of it there as he gets it well into Bearcat territory now at the 35-yard line. Booneville looking to maintain this scoreless streak they've got going tonight.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Thompson again up the middle, but this time Cats D-line says you ain't going any further. Aiden Fox and Connor Mayo on the stop.
Will Thompson on the carry. Tackle made by number 68, Fox.
Good job by Fox there. Hold them to nothing. That's going to be a 2nd and 10 now. 5.5 minutes remaining in tonight's opening half. 2nd and 10.
Shotgun formation again here for the Panthers. Going to be a pass here from Ballantyne. Ballantyne looking to throw, and Stevens got down on that.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. I think that is Stevens' 5th target tonight.
Yes. Yep.
Quarterback's pretty much just keying on him. Eyes locked on the whole time. And we talked about how he could get up and make some athletic grabs. Right there was one of them. Good little 9-yard pickup and makes this 3rd down play much more manageable.
Going to be handoff to Thompson up the middle. He's going to pick up the 1st down for the Panthers.
Yeah, it looks like a gain of 2. Boy, he took a lick.
He did, didn't he? That was at Wilson on the stop.
I believe it was.
He's got 5 tackles. I think that'll be his 6th one if I got him tallied right on the knot. Wilson, your leading tackler for the Cats, 84 coming into tonight's game, 8 sacks on the year. Next closest guy is Hunter Warren with, I believe, 53 tackles and I think 2 or 3 sacks on the year. Shotgun formation here, handoff to Tugwell on the right-hand side. And Hunter Warren.
Hunter Warren is headhunting tonight.
Yes, he is.
Shot out like a cannon to make that
howdy.
play. Good job there by Warren. That's going to be a big loss. And that's kind of been what's happened several times here tonight with this Panther offense. They've got a little momentum, they're moving, and then they take a loss, take a big loss right there. That's going to be 3 back the wrong direction. 3:32 remaining in tonight's first quarter.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ballantyne looking to throw. Seth Wilson almost has him, and good pop there by Connor Lentz. Incomplete. Intended for number 2. That's Stevens.
Doesn't throw as well on the move.
No.
That's when you get them dying duck passes falling in, and right there, that one just sails out.
Looks like number 4 is going to come in. That's going to be Anthony Velasquez. 2 receivers to the left. Ballantyne going to nice little carry there by Thompson.
We got a whole new group running in. Are we looking to kick it?
We're going to kick. Kicker's number 4, Anthony. He's got a pretty good leg on him.
What's going to need to be a real impressive leg for me to agree with this play call. Down 41-0. You need points in a hurry.
Yes.
That's true. You do get 3 if you make it.
Yeah.
Kick is up.
And maybe a hair short.
It is
no good.
No good, just short.
Just a hair short. That was what, 42 yards? Was that what? Or
I think it was a 44-yarder, and he would have made it from 43 and a half.
Yeah.
Almost.
I mean, he almost had that.
When it hit, I didn't know if he made it or not.
Yeah.
It was so close, I couldn't tell. And again, man, I know you got a guy with the leg right there, but when you're down 41-0, I don't know if I agree with the play call. You're not going to win on. And the mindset is we're not winning this game anyway. I mean, not supposed to say that, but
if we're being honest.
But if we're being honest, but still, I'm a competitor. And
yes.
I think I've always got a shot to win.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know the kids do too.
Niedert's in at quarterback now. Chambers is your fullback. HD goes in motion to the left. Nice carry there by the sophomore fullback. Pick up a 5.
Yeah, good job by Chambers. I'm expecting to see a healthy dose of him from here on out, at least into the third quarter here.
Right.
You'll get your other guys, McMaster and maybe a little Harger.
Maybe a little Harger in the fourth. Talked to Crowley there on the coaching show and stuff, and they said the guys was giving Reagan a little hard time there for not getting in the end zone last week.
Well, to be fair, they didn't give him a chance.
They didn't give him
didn't give him an extra chance anyway.
No, that next chance he probably would have got it. Rhett Niedert, maybe a yard there on that carry.
I think they're going to end up giving him 2, maybe about 2 yards on that. So, no, 3. They're going to give him 3.
All right.
Couldn't remember where we were at, if I'm being honest, the time before.
Well, that's all right. Looks like it's, 3rd and 2 with 1:30 left to go until halftime.
Yeah.
Harrell split out to the right.
Booneville's just going to slow play this, I imagine. You pick up this first down, and you've essentially ended the quarter.
Brody
and he
with
does
the handoff.
Right there.
First down, folks, is going to be brought to you by Crowley City Service, located there on 1st Street. Check them out. They do shocks, brakes, and oil changes. That was a pickup of what, 3?
Yep, 3-yard pickup there. And now I imagine you'll see Booneville tick this thing down, this play clock, way down before they even snap it. Limit the damage here. We're going to be under a minute remaining in the quarter, or in the half, I guess, once this ball is snapped.
Shelton's your right halfback. And it's going to head off to Chambers. Ball's on the ground. Rhett Nieder picks it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Rhett. He's going to get the first down to the 40. Rhett across midfield, across the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
We got
Bearcats.
3 flags in on the field.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Lots of flags.
Lots of flags. 69-yard touchdown. This is going to come back.
Yeah, I think we had a hit block in the back, or blind side back here. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, that official, he made a heck of a chunk with that flag. He looked like he landed about 5 yards short of where his aiming point was, but he reared back and heaved that thing. He said, I don't have a cutoff man, and I don't need one. And there it is, blocking the back. I seen it down here. It's going to be placed, he's still going to pick up a large chunk of yards there.
Where are they spotted?
They're going to put it at the 33.
33, so that's a 35-yard pickup.
Yeah, that's pretty good considering you fumbled the snap. 36-yard pickup there, according to Chuck, and I trust his math better than I trust mine and yours combined.
I trust him a whole lot better than our math, especially mine.
Now I figure we're gonna, we are. We're gonna have victory formation here and just knee this thing out, and that will bring us to the end of the half. So Booneville is gonna head up to the locker room. 41-0 lead over Magnet Cove. And when we get back, the clock's gonna tick, and it will not stop.
It will not.
Sportsmanship rule is in effect.
We'll give a shout out to a couple sponsors real quick. Susan's Flowers and Gifts. Do flowers for birthdays, weddings, funerals, that special occasion. Just making your loved one's day a special day. And Shigley's Creation. Check them out on check them out on Facebook, TikTok, and Etsy. Frankie does some pretty good work. He's made some hats for us. And we'll take a little break. Be right back. When we come back, we'll be your Shelter Insurance halftime show. For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. You're watching Bearcat Football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Booneville High School is proud to present the Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. Tonight the band will perform their contest show Cellular. Part 1, Call Me Maybe, with soloists Malachi Wooten, Sean Pennington, and Jasmine McAllister. Part 2, Cell Interrupted, and Part 3, Call Me.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Drum Major Cale Smith, is your band ready? Cale, get off the phone. Is your band ready? You may take the field for halftime entertainment.
Scores I've seen.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. I'm sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
38-0 Salem. Yeah, since they lost their quarterback, when they lost their quarterback, that's pretty well all she wrote.
Can you hear me now?
Booneville leads Magnet Cove at halftime 41-0. Dylan Harden, all touchdown runs have been the order of the day.
Quick count after about 5.
Attention. The factory warranty of your vehicle is expiring. We have been trying to get a hold of you for 30 days and have been unsuccessful.
Not to mention you had a big run by HD as well.
HD is 69 yards, not a touchdown. Teir is 26-0.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended
Van Buren on
warranty.
top of Marion,
Should have received
22-7.
something in the mail
That'd
about
be a
your
good
car's
win for the boys.
extended
They were
warranty.
able to pull that off. we're leading, we're back at 29-0.
The Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes and under the field command of drum major Cale Smith. The color guard sponsor is Tina Wilson and the band intern is Peyton Graves. The band would like to thank our band boosters for sponsoring our third quarter meal. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Bearcats!
That was your Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. And now it's time for our Shelter Insurance Band Members of the Week. Band Members of the Week is going to be, for this week, is the Loading Crew. This week's Band Members of the Week shout out goes to our awesome Loading Crew. The band couldn't pull off its amazing performance without these rock stars. They're the first ones to show up, making sure all the instruments and equipment are packed onto the trailer, and they're the last ones to leave, unloading everything after games and trips, and sometimes well into the night or even early morning. Meet our hardworking crew: Julian Maddox, Julia Payne, Jasmine McAllister, Jaden Hughes, Kobe Hill, Sean Pennington, Chatton Barr, Taryn Fleetwood, Aaliyah Brown, and Hunter Baptiste. And that's pictured left to right. As the season goes on, they get faster and work together like a well-oiled machine, showing just how much being in a band builds teamwork skills. The Bearcat Band and staff can't thank them enough for everything they do. This week's Band Members of the Week, the Loading Crew. Congratulations. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. When we come back, we'll give you folks some halftime stats. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Some stats for you folks. Booneville Bearcats, 498 yards. And I really don't remember what theirs is. Do you remember, Jake? Their yards, their total yards? What did he tell us?
He
didn't tell us, did he?
It's under 100.
Yeah, let me see here.
It's less than 498.
I think it's around 20.
Yeah, I mean, they've had the two big runs.
30 and 25 yards, and everything else is negative.
Pretty much. Couple for a yard or two here and there, but for the most part, Booneville's defense has done an excellent job of keeping them well under control. And now we got the second half kicking off right now as the ball's going to be fielded at the 10 by Connor Lentz, and he's going to knee it down at the 15.
Niedert's got over 100 yards, Warren, and where'd Lentz go? Lentz as well. Rhett Niedert has the second longest run in playoff history. Brandon Ray had a 97-yarder. And funny thing is, the week before, Cody Elliott set it for the longest playoff run, Bearcat Stadium, with 81 yards.
Yep.
And then Brandon Ray broke it the following week with a 97-yard one. Get my pen.
All right, so Booneville's got some extra guys out on the field now. Some of your other guys. Chase Shelton's going to get the first
nice
carry.
Run, Chase. What a cutback. Chase Shelton still on his feet, folk.
Man.
Down to the 45-yard line.
I'm telling you, man, Booneville's got lots of kids that can contribute.
Yes.
And right there, Chase Shelton takes the first carry of the half for
30 yards.
30 yards down to the 45-yard line.
First carry of the game.
Clock's going to continue to tick. It's going to be a quick second half. We're already at the 10:40 mark. It's going to keep moving till that final buzzer.
We got Chambers at fullback. Dromer gets the handoff on the right-hand side. Connor Dromer cuts back. Connor Dromer, my goodness, heads towards the Panther sideline. Still on his feet. Cuts back, slips, and going to be thrown down right there at the 35-yard line. First down is brought to you by Crowley City Service.
That's going to be
20?
from the 45 to the
22.
33 there. Good little pickup right there by Dromer as he gets his first carry of the game and makes it count. Well into Panther territory now as this next group of Bearcat offensive players here, 9:50 remaining.
Parker Smith splits out to the right. Avery Reno's your tight end on the right. Shelton goes in motion. Tayden Washburn on the keeper. Gain of maybe 3 there on that carry.
Tuck that ball in tight. Scares me a little bit when they get. Reminds me of old Matt Jones right there.
Oh, Lance.
Not that bad because their hands aren't massive, but
right.
Old Matt Jones, he'd get that thing in one hand and he'd
just go
scare me every time. Going to be a good little 2-yard pickup there, though, for Washburn.
Dromer goes in motion. Chambers right up the middle. Brody Chambers picks up the first down.
There you go.
Sheds a tackle. Brody Chambers, 5. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's Brody Chambers' first career touchdown in high school football, and it goes 31 yards.
His first of many.
Yes.
Over the next couple of years, his touches are just going to continue to increase. And right there, takes that thing to the house. 33 yards? 31 yards. 31-yard touchdown run for Brody Chambers.
2018. Oliver Loaiza to do the kicking. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good.
Short memory there for Loaiza.
Yeah.
Missed the one before, able to put that one through. 48-0 now. Clock's still ticking. We're at the 8-minute mark.
Got some shout-outs here I need to catch up on. Jamie Parker wants to give a shout-out to Marley Floyd. Routine for the Cats from Boise, Idaho. Once a cat, always a cat. Yes. Josie Obar wants to give a shout-out to the Obars. Brandon, Josie, Cody, Kim, and Abby. Also, Taylor Roberts. Let's give a shout out to Alex, Lily, Connor, Braylon, watching from out at Deer Camp, even though it's a little blurry. Hopefully we get that cleared up for you, and hope you're having fun out there at Deer Camp.
It's that Deer Camp connection.
Yeah, that's what it is. Justin Lyle. He wants to know if we'll have some commentary provided for the Tyson and Paul fight. We've talked about it. It has yet to start, just so you know.
Don't think it's going to start in time.
Tugwell takes it up to the 40, and he's dropped by William Green. I'm sorry, that's Clint Osborne.
I'm just saying, if somebody's ear doesn't get bit off tonight, I've seen more impressive fights.
Right. Reagan Harger's in, number 24. It's your defensive tackle, defensive end there. Xander Miller's your nose man, and then Mac Tillery, number 8, is your other defensive tackle. Your inside linebackers for your Cats, Blade Pachinik and William Green. Tugwell and pickup of about 5. William Green on the stop.
Yeah, it's a good little run. Who had that? I couldn't. Tugwell?
Tugwell, I believe.
Okay, Tugwell had it. And he's able to.
Was that 6? They gave him 6.
Yeah, they gave him 6-yard pickup there. So approaching midfield now. Ball's going to be put down there at the 47-yard line. 6:10 remaining in the third quarter.
Another shout-out, Wayne Cates. He says, wow, way to go, Bearcats, watching from Midland, Texas. Also, We're going to start doing some shout-outs to our veterans. I should have done this earlier.
But another 6-7 yard pickup there for Thompson, as that's going to get the ball into Bearcat territory and be enough for a first down. And Magnet Cove is now on the move, looking to put something on the board, make it look a little bit better. This is going to be their last game of the season tonight. And they're a team that has not had many difficulties scoring this season.
No.
They put up a lot of points, averaging
46
points a game, including 46 in conference. So
yeah.
they kind of kept with that same number there, but unable to find any sort of momentum tonight. And a lot
Blake
of that right
Pachinik
there.
and Noah Harrell on the stop.
It's been a lot of that. Just
yes.
A yard here, yard there. They've had their big, a couple big runs,
plays.
But for the most part, it's just been minimum gains.
Yeah. All right, we're going to start in on the 11th was Veterans Day, and as always, we want to say thank you to our veterans. Appreciate all that you do and that you have done. Sergeant Joshua Redmond, U.S. Army 82nd Airborne. And then I got Gregory Dufresne, United States military or Marine Corps. And then you got Coda Means, Laura Lee Means, Marcus Olger from the Army. Clayton Green on the stop there for your Cats. Be his second stop of the night.
It's Tugwell again on the carry. Be a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 5 now from the 41.
Let's see here. We got Master Sergeant Jason McKnight and Technical Sergeant Taylor Tatterson, both from the Air Force. And then they've both had multiple overseas tours. And then Mr. John McKnight's late father-in-law, Chester McKnight. Or his late father, sorry, John. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson picks up the first down.
Thompson's been the lone bright spot tonight.
Yes.
Offensively, he's taken
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's carry number 8 for him.
8 carries on the evening.
That was a gain of what? 7?
Yeah, and he's been really the only effective runner they've had.
Yeah.
He had a 30-yard chunk play early on. He's had a few 7-yarders. Been the lone bright spot up to this point.
National Guard, Jimmy Fennell, Army. Bobby Hunt, United States Air Force. Norma Siddons, Army. Andrew Hubble, Technical Sergeant, United States Air Force. C-130 and F-35 Crew Chief. Tugwell, gain of 2 there. Who's on the bottom of that pile there? Washburn and Miller on the stop there.
Boy, it's a perfect night out here tonight. The perfect weather for football season. It's just cold enough to make you wear some long sleeves.
Yeah.
You don't get many weeks like this.
No.
Enjoy them while they're here. Perfect football weather. That weather we don't get very much of down here in Arkansas.
No. Good job, Tayden Washburn and Hunter Barnes. That's his first stop, I believe, in his freshman day. I say his debut. It's not his debut, but first tackle, I believe we've.
It's going to be a loss of 1, maybe 2 yards on the play there. Going to get back to that line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and long now. You're going to be 4-down territory from here on out, I imagine.
Jake, you was talking about nice, cool weather. It's 48 degrees. Nice little good weather to go hunting and for football.
Tugwell going to lose a yard on the play there. Just kind of tiptoeing with it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anywhere to go. The lanes are clogged. Tiptoed his way back to the original line there. Maybe a hair behind it. So 4th and 10.
That was Dromer. Like Panthers
We're already, sorry, Zach.
Oh, you're good.
We're already at the minute mark of the third quarter, so it is
Also,
slow or quick
yeah.
half.
Valentine looking to throw. Oh, and he's going to be sacked. Clayton Green, Noah Harrell.
Defense comes through, gets the big stop. That was I think the best field position of the night for Magnet Cove. They're able to move it into Bearcat territory, and at one point getting pretty deep into Cat territory there, but defense bends and doesn't break, and right there they come away with a turnover on downs where Booneville's offense doesn't have to snap it here, and it doesn't look like they're going to do that. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With your score, Booneville 48, Magnet Cove 0.
We'll keep it here real quick. I'm going to finish doing some shout-outs to our veterans here. Michael Reagan, Navy. And then we also have David Gadbury, Navy and National Guard, and one tour Operation Iraqi Freedom. Mark Walker, Air Force, Lonnie Barham, Colonel U.S. Army retired, served initially in the U.S. Navy aboard a nuclear submarine. That's pretty cool, or probably a little scary too, I'd figure. I think we've got everybody here, maybe. I hope so.
Isaac's got some scores up, and I can tell he's itching to.
All right, Isaac, throw them out there.
He's itching to throw them out there for us.
Salem's up 46-0 over West Fork in the third. Perryville has scored. It's 7-3 Perryville over Atkins in the third quarter.
That's a ball game, man.
Rivercrest 16, Falk 0 at halftime. 41-6 Osceola over Center Point, and then Fordyce 30-0 over Hoxie. Last I looked, Jessieville was up big over Palestine Wheatley. Still hadn't found a Mayflower score, have we?
I'll find out.
Got some footballs being thrown. See if we can get one thrown over here to the side window, maybe.
Radio don't have a Mayflower score.
Oh, darn. And it's going to be a handoff to freshman Callan Montalvo.
Oh, boy.
Pick up about 6.
Yeah, just caught him. But a good job by Montalvo, able to pick up 6 yards. We got footballs flying from the cheerleaders now. I'm trying my hardest to get one.
We've almost had some up here a couple times.
Yeah,
before.
that one hit the window a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Scared us. Hit up here in front of Chuck.
Yeah.
I don't think he even seen it.
I don't think so.
He does that today. He's going to hit him. He's got his window open.
Yeah.
You know what? Throw one up here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Riley Swint, and he's going to be thrown down for nothing there.
That was going up against a big old boy right there, Bobby Scott. Grabs him and tosses him to the ground, where that's going to be no gain on the play, able to get back to the line. Good job by Riley. He's undersized compared to that boy. Good job by Riley. Riley's had some carries this season.
Yeah, he has.
In this second group, had a few good ones, including one he nearly broke for a touchdown over at Lavaca last week in that beautiful weather ball game.
Yeah, it was probably the best weather ball game we've had all year.
Montalvo's got it, and he's going to get it.
Nice run by the freshman, dives forward. That's going to be gain of almost, what was that, 9, maybe 10 yards there.
You know, I love to see these freshmen come in, and they're not afraid to have a little contact. And right there, Montalvo actually initiates some of it there and forces his way forward. Needed to get to the 50, and he got all the way across it down to the 45, where they're going to have a fresh set of downs under the 10-minute mark now.
You got Daxton Bowman, number 26, split out to the left. Avery Reno's your tight end on the left. Montalvo goes in motion. McMaster up the middle. Levi McMaster got the first down, brought to you by Crowley City Service. He shot out of there like a cannon.
He was, and he was very close to breaking that thing.
Was.
I think the defender there had one arm on him or one hand on him, able to hold on tight until the rest of his body caught up. But McMaster does pick up enough for the first down. 10-yard grab down to the, or 12-yard pickup, I guess, down to the 33.
Give a shout out to Robert Carter. Also, Donnie Allen says, let's go Bearcats. P.W. Carlin, he's watching. Give a shout out to him. And Carrie Fisher, she says, go Bearcats. Peg Johnston, she said, let's go Cats. Marcus Olger, go Cats. Keep the train to War Memorial going. Yes, sir.
So far, so good. Boonville's going to pick up a big win tonight. Move on up. We've got Mayflower and Lavaca playing tonight. Winner of that game will join the Bearcats right here a week from today.
Try to give a shout out to those guys on the offensive line here for you folks here in just a second. Going to have a false start, I believe, on your Cats.
Got a couple new guys jogging on the field. That's Daxton Bowman, Landon Bowman as well.
Kason Lewis, I think, is coming off. Raleigh Swint's coming out, and Avery Reno. Lewis is coming back onto the field. Number 56 is going to be your left tackle for your Cats. I believe that's Logan Wheeler.
We got guys on and off, on and off.
Number 77 is going to be your left guard. That's Elijah Draper. There's a snap handoff to Montalvo coming back over here on the right-hand side. Nice little move by Callan. Montalvo still on his feet. What a run by the freshman down to 10, 5. Oh,
man.
Down to the 2-yard line. 36-yard run there by the freshman. I say give it back to him.
I think we had a flag on the play, and we did.
We did.
I never seen the flag come in, but
no, I didn't either.
There it is right there at the 35 on the line.
Mark off that 36-yard run by Callan.
Had a block in the back call.
Back.
Didn't see it, but that's going to back it up 10. We're going to place it at the 45. And we are well behind the sticks now.
Your center for the Cats is going to be number 62. That's Connor Mayo. The right guard. What's the number? I'll catch him here in a second.
Second and 22.
Kyle Myers, number 55, is your right tackle. And your right guard is number 70, Colton Taylor. Tavo goes in motion. Hand off to McMaster up the middle. Pick up a 5. Boy, I tell you what.
Runs the ball hard.
Yeah, he does. He shoots out of his stance like a cannon. He's 1 to 2 moves away from breaking it. He has yet to get in the end zone this year. I don't think he's got in the end zone. I'll have to go back and look at last year's stats. I don't think I don't believe he's got in the end zone. So it's always nice to see these guys get in the end zone, especially for their first score. Give a shout out to Uncle Bob real quick. He's watching from the house. Had a tooth pulled. That's never fun. Hope you're doing good, Uncle Bob. Also, Dummy Shepherd, J.D. Swain watching from the metropolis of Sugar Grove, Arkansas. Montalvo, gain of 2. And Thompson had the ball, but they're wondering what's going on, but I'd already looked down, so I missed it.
Got one quick thing. I meant to do this earlier in the game, and I forgot to do it. I'd like to touch on all things Bearcat athletics when something happens. Last night in the girls' basketball game, Angie Brown had 14 assists.
Yeah.
Last night during the Atkins game. She's a senior for the Lady Cats, and that's actually the school record.
Yep.
And it's the 3rd most in the state of Arkansas in a game.
In all classifications.
Yeah, and the 2 ahead of her comes from a young lady from Marmaduke a couple years ago. She'd done it 17 and 15,
17,
I believe.
15, and then I think the 14.
Yeah. So, Angie, congratulations there for you on that. That's hard work. She's a great kid.
Yeah.
And works hard. She's really changed a lot, over the last couple of years. Had her in class as a freshman. Hard to believe she's a senior now.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Yes, you are.
But,
Speaking of, yeah.
So congratulations there to Angie on a good night and going to have a good season.
I was going to say that helped move the Lady Cats to 2-0 in the year.
Yeah, 2-0.
Thompson. Who was that on the stop? 84, Avery Reno. Speaking of getting old, you've got a birthday coming up, Jake, I believe, 2 days, so happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. 33.
Yeah.
Halfway to 66. So that's fun to think about.
Yeah.
Yep, if anybody wants to send me some birthday money, gifts, food,
Right.
anything.
Anything, really.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it on only my birthday. You
Yeah.
can do it any day of
Ooh.
the year.
Tugwell, we'll see if he'll be caught. He is not. Tugwell getting on the board.
It's a long
What,
run there.
52-yard run for Tugwell?
So that's
Oh,
gonna
62
get 'em-
yards. Apparently I can't count.
It's going to get them on the board with 3:10 remaining in the game. 48-6. Your score is the kicker is going to jog on out to tack on an additional one.
A couple other guys out there. You have Mr. Hubble, Brendan Hubble. They were out there on that last play. Try to get all these guys announced. And a couple of Cats got through there. Kick is good, though. 48-7 should score. 2:43 left to go here in the ball game. I want to thank some sponsors again for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. That's premier. Well, we'll start with our exclusive broadcast advisor, First Western Bank, serving our local communities for over 110 years. And then our premier sponsors, that's going to be Union Bank. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. And Taylor Nieder to Patriot Utilities and Mayo Quality Plumbing. Also, Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. The City of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids. And Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Sponsors for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. Purple Rain in the background. Always nice to hear Purple Rain being played. Sponsors for the live stream. Halftime show and band member of the week sponsors Shelter Insurance, agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. Give them a call, 479-675-2782. Midtown Charm, player of the game sponsors, located on 7 Village Loop. Check them out down there, folks. Give them a call, 870-490-0707. The Airmaster Inc., sponsors for the air, or I was going to say sponsors for the air show. I think that's something new that Lance and Corey have added. They're working on, I think, plumbing up in the air. So we'll let you know how that goes. Ball is dropped and going to be down right there, the 15-yard line. Black Dog, proud sponsor of the live stream, and the hit of the game. Got a couple of those. There's 2 of them I think we're going to give tonight. And then Reed's Hometown Barbecue, play of the game. And then first down sponsors, Crowley City Service. Then Bearcat timeout sponsor. Bearcats hadn't used very many timeouts tonight. Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Give JD and Jason a call. 675-6609. They do refab welding, custom sharpening. If you got something that needs an edge on it, they'll put one on there for you. It's the Bearcats. Have to snap the ball one time. And that's going to be it. 48-7, folks, is going to be your final score. As they line up, we'll be waiting for the Mayflower Lavaca winner. Your Cats will be back home here next week. Folks, we need a big, big crowd next week. More than likely, it's probably going to be Mayflower. Yeah, it's going to be Mayflower. 41-0.
All right.
Mayflower's got a pretty good little team. Got some size and some speed. So need the stands full. Cheering the Cats on.
Yeah, we always love when we have a lot of listeners.
We do.
But we also
want
you here at the ball game.
Yeah.
I'd rather there be up here talking to nobody and we pack the stadium full.
Right.
But as always, we'll be back on here with you if you're not able to go to the game.
Yes.
Given our excellent play-by-play and color commentary. They pay us the big bucks to do.
That's
here.
right.
But, tonight's game, 48-7 is your final score. Booneville over the Magnet Cove Panthers. That's going to be the last game of the season for Magnet Cove. They're going to fall to a 6-5 record overall. So they're going to finish out the 2024 season with a winning record.
Yep.
Congratulations to the Magnet Cove Panthers for making it this far. And congratulations to your Booneville Bearcats for moving on to the second round of the 3A state playoffs.
Finished doing some sponsors here. Mizell's Barbershop, old-fashioned service with a modern-day style. Consider Court for your next cut. Give him a call, 479-206-0710. Wiggins Ace Hardware, let Clay and Grant take care of you for all that honey to-do list and hardware needs. Also your local steel provider. Give them a call, 675-3590. Doris Davis Tax Office, located down there on 1 Village Loop. Give them a call, 675-2358. Susan's Flowers and Gifts, making your loved one's day a special day. They're over there by Sonic. And then Shigley's Creations. They do hats, license plates, keychains, freshies for your car. Check them out. They're on Facebook, TikTok, and Etsy. And your Cats, well over 500 yards tonight on the ground. There was 46 of that through the air. Let's see, I was going to tally all this up. Our Midtown Charm offensive player of the game, we'll give it to Rhett Neidert. Over 100 yards rushing on 4 carries, 95 yards on that one, which is second longest in playoff history in Bearcat football. So he's going to be our offensive player of the game, Midtown Charm offensive player of the game. And then defensive, Midtown Charm defensive player of the game, going to be Mr. Seth Wilson. 6 tackles. Him and Warren going to be nominated for the Black Dog hit of the game. Two big monstrous hits those two guys laid on the runners. And then our Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game, we'll give to Rhett Neidert. He had that long 60-yard run that was a fumble or a botch, I guess, kind of a botched play. But he takes it, goes 60 yards with it. We'll nominate that for the Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game when he about took that one to the house. So that's what we got. Since I missed it, did
sorry, we had a set of keys turned in.
No, you're good. Did Wilson and Warren as Black Dog hit of the game?
Yeah, both those were
just
those were shots.
Yeah,
hard to come back from when you take one of them. Makes you second guess if you want to take another one or not. So good job by both them boys and good job by this team tonight.
Yeah.
Got a shot. We've got a shot. We're as good
Yes.
as I really believe as good as anybody.
Yep.
Else, it's just who's going to show up and who's going to make plays and
Yep.
who's going to fight to the end. And I think Booneville's got just as good of a chance to do that as anybody. And next week, Mayflower comes to town, and we're going to continue that push, see what we're made of.
Definitely so. Round 1 of the playoffs is in the books, folks. Cats come away 48-7. Show up next week. Get a good atmosphere going. Going to need you next week. Mayflower coming to town. Should be a pretty good little ball game. Fellas, you got anything else to throw in there?
Nope.
For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. And remember, as always, folks, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.